Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Noor's Kitchen Connection. I hope you all are fine and doing good. Today I've brought a very delicious, yummy, creamy recipe of a dessert that you will never forget. So do try this recipe. The video is a bit longer because it is based on different steps, cooling, preparing. So do watch the video till the end to get the best results, and don't skip any of the step in the video. And if you people are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get all the recipes on time and for free. And believe me, if you tried this recipe, you will always make this dessert in your dinners or lunches when you'll be expecting any guests. So if you like the video, do press the like button and follow for more. And I would love to thank all the new subscribers that are joining Noor's Kitchen Connection and making the channel to grow. So I would love to stay connected and present some more and more delicious recipes. So let's start making this delicious dessert. The basic ingredients that we want for this, first of all, I've separated the eggs. 8 eggs. I've taken 8 eggs. Separate the egg whites, 8 egg whites, and beat it until the soft fluffy peaks are formed. While you're beating the egg whites, you have to be patient because it will take some time for the fluffy peaks to be formed. For this reason, this recipe is a bit longer, but it has got the great results if you follow each and every steps mentioned in this video for the best possible results. So beat the egg whites for around about 7 to 10 minutes. And once the egg whites are all done, at this point you can check the peaks are nicely getting frothier and thicker. So keep on beating it. Now we'll be adding sugar to it. Now this is the final look of the peaks that we want for the best and softest cake ever. So this is the final look that we want for this, for the egg white peaks. These are the perfect peaks. Look, they are all attached to the beater blades. Now we'll be adding half a cup of cooking oil. You can also add melted butter to it. And now we'll again start beating it. The more you beat this cake, the egg whites and the egg yolks separately, the more you'll get the fluffy and the softest results ever. I'll mention all the ingredients of this cake and the recipe into the description, so watch the description. And don't worry, for the ingredients I'll mention all in the description. So once the oil is all beaten well along with the egg whites, we'll proceed with the further steps. We'll be adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, and of course we'll beat again. So here look, after the oil it is turned a lot of creamy texture, and now we'll be setting it aside. And now the turn comes of the egg yolks. These are 8 egg yolks. We'll beat it with the electric beater until they are all nicely beaten and well mixed. So once the egg yolks are nicely beaten, at this point we'll be adding sugar to it. I've taken 1 cup of sugar, normal granulated sugar. Add it to the egg yolks and beat it well until the nice creamy texture is formed, because we need the sugar to dissolve well. Now look, the color of the egg yolks is starting turning pale because of the mixing of and blending of the sugar into it. So after continuous blending of 5 to 10 minutes, look at the nice color and the stretch it is giving. Now at this point, we'll also again add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence in order to combat the smell that eggs have got. We have to add some vanilla essence to it and mix it again. So now the egg yolks are also all done along with the mixing of sugar and vanilla essence. Now we'll be mixing both of these mixtures along with the flour. I've taken 1.5 cup of flour because my cup is a bit bigger, so it is 1.5 cup of flour. Add it to the egg whites and mix it with the help of a spatula. Now there is no need of beating it with electric beater, because once you add the flour to it, you are not going to overbeat it. And these are the egg yolks. We'll be adding all of these ingredients entirely. Look how nicely it is done. So now we'll be adding all the ingredients and mixing it with the help of a spatula. The video is a bit longer, I understand, because I am showing each and every step in detail so that you people don't miss any of the detail of the recipe and get the best possible results if you follow all the steps carefully and with great concentration. So for that, I've captured each and every step for you all. So now with a slight mix of a flat spatula like this, in order to mix all the ingredients, the dry and the wet, nicely. So now we are missing some ingredients over here also, and these are the ingredients that we'll be adding at the moment we are blending it with a spatula, and that is 1/4 cup of lukewarm milk, and 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 cup of boiling water. This boiling water, if you add to the cake, the sponge will be so moist and so nice that, believe me, you will bake the cake all the time with this ingredient. And that's the key tip, that you people can have the best moist and soft sponge whenever you want to bake a cake. So mix all these ingredients gently in order to make a smooth mixture, because we don't want any lumps. So this is the mixture. It's all ready to be poured into the baking dish. Meanwhile, you are mixing all the ingredients. Preheat the oven at 165 degree for round about 15 minutes before you transfer this dish into the oven. Preheat the oven 15 minutes before. And now once the ingredients are transferred well into the baking dish, we will be baking it at 165 degree centigrade for 30 to 35 minutes, or until the toothpick comes out clean. Now look, the sponge has got a very nice uniform look. The texture, the color is the way we want. Look at how the soft and spongy it is. Now we let the cake to cool at room temperature, and meanwhile the cake is getting cooled, we'll be preparing the custard topping, which is also time consuming, but if you want the best result, you can follow all the steps. Look how evenly, nicely brown it has turned out. So now we'll be preparing the custard filling, and for that we'll be taking 1 liter of milk In this 1 liter of milk, we'll be adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, and we'll keep this pan on low heat. Meanwhile, we'll take 6 eggs, just egg yolks, don't take egg whites. The egg whites, we've separated it and you can use it anywhere else, but for this custard we are just using the egg yolks. And in the milk we'll be adding 1 cup or 3/4 cups of sugar. It depends how sweet you want. Stir it well and keep the heat low. Now these are the 6 egg whites. In this we'll be adding 1 packet or 2 sachet. 1 sachet is just 8 grams. You can add this vanilla sugar to this egg yolk mixture. I'm telling you again and again, these are just egg yolks, no egg whites. 6 to 7 egg yolks, 2 sachet of vanilla sugar, and now the time comes of blending. We'll blend it well until the sugar is dissolved and the egg yolks are nicely beaten. Once the egg yolks are nicely beaten along with the sugar, now we'll be adding 1 cup of cornflour. Now again give a mix to it so that a lump-free mixture is ready. Meanwhile, look, our milk is at low heat, all the sugar is well dissolved and it is not boiling, it is just at low heat, it is not boiling. Now at this point we'll be adding this egg yolk and cornflour mixture to the milk. The consistency would be like this. It is all lump free and smooth. Now slowly and gradually we'll start adding the milk into it and keep on mixing it well between each addition of the milk to these egg yolks. In this manner we'll be adding all the milk to it and keep on mixing it. Once all the milk is added into the egg yolks and cornflour mixture, we will transfer all the mixture into the pan so that it's all cooked, because the egg yolks are raw and the cornflour has got a taste which we don't want. So make sure that you keep on stirring it with a whisk at a low heat so that no lumps are formed and the mixture is soft and smooth, because once the lumps are formed your dish will be totally destroyed. So you have to be very careful in order to avoid any lumps. Keep on stirring it, and this is also a long procedure, so you have to be patient. So once the consistency of the milk is started like this and it is started thickening because of cornflour, we'll remove it from the heat and without keeping it on stove, we'll mix it well and we'll transfer it again at a low heat, and then for a few minutes we'll keep on stirring it, and this is the final consistency that we want. Now let it cool, but before we will keep some. So with patience and time and great effort, you have this perfect consistency of the custard which we want. Now we'll let it cool and we'll cover it with a cling film all attached to it so that it is nicely cooled. Our cake is turned nicely at a room temperature, and now we'll pick it like this and add some tinned ananas or tinned pineapple juice or the syrup and sprinkle it on top of our sponge like this. Evenly, and now we'll be transferring the cooled custard on top of our cake. So transferring the custard that we've made, it is so perfect and nicely done, lump-free, smooth textured custard. So if you follow all the steps in this video, which is long, I know that it is long, it is time consuming, but the results are amazing. Spread it all over the sponge, and then we will be garnishing it with slices of pineapple. Once it is all finely and evenly spread onto the sponge, now we'll garnish it with the pineapple slices. Evenly spaced. And in the center you can keep some blueberries or strawberries, whatever fruit you've got. Now this is the final look of our dessert. Now we'll refrigerate it for 3 to 4 hours in order to get it nicely chilled, because it will taste well once it is nicely chilled for 3 to 4 hours. So this is the perfect look, and this is the final look of our dish. It was time consuming, it was long, but believe me, you will love it. So after 3 to 4 hours of refrigeration, our dessert is ready to be served. We'll serve it and enjoy it with our friends and family. If you like the video, do press the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, because I'll be sharing delicious, yummy and amazing recipes on Noor's Kitchen Connection for you all. So let's try this delicious dessert, the pineapple cake and the beautiful custard filling that we've prepared. Fresh, nice and amazing. So look at the nice result after a long steps that we followed, but the results is really amazing, because every good thing needs effort, and the result is of course amazing. So now let's try it. I'll let you know that how does it taste. Look how nice the custard has turned out, smooth, glassy and creamy, and the sponge is so nicely done. So let's taste it. I'm loving the texture. It is delicious, really delicious, so yummy, so equalized, all the ingredients. So do try this recipe, and don't mention in the comment section if you tried the recipe about your experience. So keep watching Noor's Kitchen Connection, subscribe, like and share it with your friends and family. See you in another good recipe. Till then, take good care of yourself and your loved ones. Allah Hafiz.